not what the country can do for you. Ask not what the country can do for you. Ask what you can do for the country. Ask what you can do for the country. A wonderful and great morning, and may peace, blessings and mercy be showered upon all of you. At the outset, I take this opportunity to wish all of you a very happy 80th Independence Day. And I thank Dr. Rajesh and all other committee members who have been very regular in organizing this event on 15th of August and 26th of January every year. For the last almost 7.5 years, I am here and I have been part and parcel of these celebrations. Thank you so much. I hardly seen such celebrations in all other places because history is history. So unfortunately, nobody wants to go back to the history, and we tend to restrict ourselves to remember the country and the national flag only on 2 days in a year, that is 15th and 26th January. So it is all right. I mean, you have to accept it in grace. That's the way life goes on. So today, before I share some points with you, I would like to share a wonderful story of, she was not a soldier, but she was a warrior. Nadangini Hajra. I don't know how many of you would have heard about her. A widow at the age of 18 years. She is from East Midnapur, Bengal. And way back in 1942, on 29th of September, when the Quit India movement was in full swing, this lady, aged 72 years, a senior citizen, she held the flag and walked up to the Tabluk police station along with hundreds and thousands of people who were part of the Quit India movement. And when the crowd was increasing and coming more closer to the police station, the Britishers were given the orders to fire. And she took 3 bullets, not one. And she still kept moving. And she still kept that flag high till her last breath. So I honestly want to salute that unsung hero for that brave act. And what do you learn from such an act? A widow at 18 years who got into the independent movement and social service and given her life for the country, fighting against the British. The first thing, that unwavering commitment, that is one of the biggest leadership quality she had. Even she kept moving, she kept the momentum, even when the adversity was the worst, When the bullets were fired, the first, second, third, still she kept moving. And the third is her resilience. She did not leave that national flag down. Of course, that time it was not national flag, it was a flag what is part of our freedom movement. Because such unsung heroes, we forget. It's quite natural. It is almost 85 years now, since 84 years rather. So we forget. But we must understand that value of freedom. It was not a cakewalk. It was through the blood and sweat of thousands of freedom fighting movements and also the soldiers and warriors. It is not that British has just left us, no. So we must at least pay some rich tribute to those souls, and may God Almighty bless those souls and rest them in peace. And what we have to take, that is more important for us. We can't take that freedom so lightly. We'll understand it only when somebody else comes and rule us. We will not realize it now, because that value of that freedom is not felt over a period of years. Because Everything is freedom and independence. We can do whatever we feel like, and we don't even care for the freedom of the other person. That is more important. So let us follow that wonderful quote of Swami Vivekananda. Arise, arise, awake, awake, and don't stop till you reach your goal. Till you reach your goal. So I only want to share 3 points with the younger generation, because we are all senior citizens over the hill. I understand that. We are not finding fault with them. I mean, they have got everything with them, the josh, the spirit to lead the country into the right track and path. The first thing is agree to disagree. If someone has a viewpoint, let it be. Why do you want to cut him down and try to get into your viewpoint? It will never be possible. You can only change yourself. We can never change. I can't change my wife. I can't change my daughter, son, my father, brother, sister, my friend. Not possible. But we keep fighting through social media and make a situation which is unbearable after some time, just to reinforce our point of view, isn't it? So please, let people express their viewpoint. Accept it in grace. If you want to follow, follow it. If you don't want, just leave it. That's the way we should take it. The second point, of course, our country is something unbelievable. You see the geography, you see the people, you see the colors, you see the culture, language, traditions, customs. Unbelievable. Go to the north, go to the east, go to the west and south and central. You'll realize it. And I was so fortunate to go over to almost 16 states during my 32.5 years of service through the length and breadth of our country. God has been very kind. So the second point I want to stress is that unity in diversity. Now if you take a flute, if you take a drum, if you take a guitar or violin, every single instrument has got a different capability, isn't it? But when we join all of them together as an orchestra, then look at that harmony which can move the world. So that is what is India all about. We have to handhold each other. We have to join hands together without any barriers of politics, without any barriers of region, without any barriers of religion, without any barriers of caste, without any barriers of creed, without any barriers of language, without any barriers of color, without any barriers of culture and wealth. Then nobody can stop us. Nobody can stop us. So I once again wishing you all a 80th wonderful and happy Independence Day, and let us take a pledge to take this wonderful country forward in the time to come. And very much possible, we always look at the negative side, but that plus what Dr. Ajay said, 65% youngsters, that is something unbelievable. No other country can boast about it. So we have to put them in the right track. That is more important, because their force, their strength is something unbelievable. So we have to put them in the right track, and then rest will be history. So let me conclude with a wonderful patriotic song. हिंद देश के निवासी सभी जन एक है, हिंद देश के निवासी सभी जन एक है, रंग रूप हिंद देश के निवासी सभी जन एक है, हिंद देश के निवासी सभी जन एक है. So that's about all, and God bless. Jai Hind.